In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most compassionate, welcome dear students to Module 4, Lesson 2, There Will Be Problem. The outcomes of this lesson for this video will be 4. 1. To know the meaning and the use of the word mnemonic. Read the article, The Biggest Scrapyard in the Solar System. Memorize and translate the words using dictionary. Answer the questions. Now, let's move to the word mnemonic. The mnemonic means is this word that simplifies and memorizing a group of words. Again, this word simplifies memorizing a group of words. بتسهل حفظ مجموعة من الكلمات. For example, always eat can be simplified to A, E. Good students can be simplified to G, S. Now, the names of the planets that we must be memorized are now written according to how far it is from the sun. We can see Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. Now, in order to memorize all these words, we need to do the technique mnemonic. What would we do in order to memorize them? We take the beginning of each letter from them. We write M from Mercury, V from Venus, E from Earth, Mars, M, J from Jupiter, S from Saturn, Uranus from U, N from Neptune, P from Pluto. Now this chunk of word or this group of words, these group of words are the technique, namely mnemonic. So in order to memorize any other word or any other group of words, we must take the beginning of each word, the beginning letter of each word, and grouping them up to make a complete word. يعني باختصار انه ايش بنسوي؟ بنجمع بداية كل حرف من كل كلمة حتى تصير هاي المجموعة عبارة عن جملة او اختصار مثل always eat او good students GS حتى نحفظهم بشكل اسهل. Now let's move to the next slide. Now open your students book at page 38. Now, before we start, we must listen to the soundtrack that I am going to give to you and get back to the lesson. المطلوب إن نسمع مقطع الصوت اللي فيه الكلمات هاي بعدين نرجع للدرس. Okay. Now, let's move. Now, you should stop the video and go listen to the soundtrack and come back again. Okay, hello again. Now, as I learned you from the first semester previously how to read a full paragraph, we must have 3 techniques: skimming, or skim, scan, understand. We can mnemonic them in 4 letters. S, S, U. Now, the first technique is skim. We have to look around the whole paragraph. We look here. If we look here, what can we say the lesson will be about? إذا طلعنا على الكرة الأرضية بنعرف عن إيش ممكن يكون الدرس. Or if we look for the title, there will be problems as previous. Then we start contemplating what will happen to our solar system and Earth. منها بنعرف عن إيش ممكن إنه يكون الدرس. Now, when we move to scan, we look quickly for the words that we don't understand and we underline it. Now, words like these must be translated into Arabic in order to understand it, or translated into English using the dictionary and the glossary. This is the technique scan. Now, finally, we read the whole paragraph in order to understand it very well. بعديها بنقرأ كل الفقرة حتى نفهمها بشكل جيد. Now, after finishing, I expect that you answer the question here. These questions. The homework for today is to translate the following words using dictionary and glossary. These words needs to be translated. تكتبهم على الدفتر وبترجم لي إياهم. The next homework is to answer the questions on the student book, page 38. الواجب مطلوب يعني نترجم هاي الكلمات ونجاوب الأسئلة هاي. Goodbye.